Paper Flower came about as a result of our production deal with One Hope. And so we have agreed to do 4 films with them. Our first was Intus Manos, and our second one was Paper Flower.
Paper Flower is about 2 girls, Asuka and Michi. They're childhood friends growing up together in Tokyo. They both experienced great losses of a very different kind, and they both react to it in very different ways. It's a story about their friendship and working through those losses together.
One of the inspirations for Jeff and I to take on this project was an article that Rob Hoskins from One Hope brought us as a CNN Asia article about Enjo Kasai, which is translated compensated dating. So it's a situation in Tokyo where with such a high desire and such a high value on material things, designer handbags and shoes, that middle-class girls would prostitute themselves or go on these compensated on dates that usually end in some sort of sexual act just in order to afford a handbag. I think something like 80% of the girls have either been approached or have thought about doing compensated dating. I think 10% of girls in high school actually have done some sort of compensated dating.
This was our first time telling an original story. We had done Intus Manos, which was inspired by a collection of true stories. This one, we had such a clear idea based on the research of the kind of story we wanted to tell. So every film that we make has a primary audience in the country where we make the film. So we made Intus Manos for Colombians first, and then with Paper Flower, it was for the Japanese audience. We got more than we bargained for when it came to the cultural barrier of not just the language, but culturally.
Because we identified that it'd be such a challenge, that one of the decisions we made up front in the development process was that we were going to develop the story as if it took place in the US, and then worked with a writer in Japan to help us translate the film that would be relevant in Japanese.
And when we were in the production process, we were talking to some of the crew and people involved with the film and just asking, hey, is this something as common as it's reported? And they said, absolutely. And this is the kind of thing where nobody would really think to make a film examining this and what this means, and suggesting that there might be something wrong with this practice. So they thought there was a great need for a film like this to be made.